All people whose basic human rights are trampled for daring to believe according to the dictates of their own faith. For the people, especially in China, who dare to believe something different than the Chinese Communist Party. Even our own founder, William Penn, was imprisoned for his love and devotion to Jesus Christ, and as a result of his breaking with the states, the king's edicts, he went to jail 6 times, was disinherited from his family, kicked out of his house for not going to the right church. That this is still going on 200 and almost 300 years later here is unconscionable to me. And the horrors that are going on right now in China for the followers of Falun Dafa are just unconscionable. Because in William Penn's day, they weren't killing men and women and reaping their organs. This is sick. This is something we haven't seen since the Second World War. In 1999, for some reason, the Chinese government, the Chinese Communist Party declared Falun Dafa as a threat. Why would they declare that belief system a threat? It's nonviolent. It's bizarre to me. Because you dare to think different. You dare to think on your own and not embrace what's being forced on you by the Chinese Communist Party. And the Chinese Communist Party, the CCP, viewed that belief as a threat. What followed was a brutal nationwide campaign to eradicate Falun Dafa. Millions were arrested, detained, and tortured. Families were shattered and destroyed. Even a secret police unit, the 610 office, a chilling name, the 610 office, was created just to hunt down and destroy followers. Very Orwellian. And Falun Dafa practitioners are not alone in their suffering. The CCP continues to go after Christians, Uyghurs, Tibetans, so many. The Communist Party has disdain for anyone who will not accept what they tell you to believe. And Falun Dafa fall into that category. We know followers of Falun Dafa practitioners have been killed for their organs, which are sold for profit. We're told it's a multi-billion-dollar program of money. These are people like you and me, helplessly thrown in jail and then having their organs harvested like some kind of butcher shop. It's sick. This is not just a human rights abuse. This is a crime against humanity, and it must end now. For far too long, because of trade and money, many nations have looked away silently, all because of economics, allowing the power of the Chinese Communist Party economy to rule their politics and to influence their ability to speak out and make them afraid to speak out. But silence in the face of evil is complicity. You're part of the problem if you're standing aside. We must never forget that dictatorships depend not only on brute force, but our indifference. If we value human dignity at all, we must raise our voices today and bring an end to the suffering. The power of conscience is unstoppable. Despite the unimaginable persecution of Falun Dafa practitioners, they remain peaceful in the face of horrors, in the face of violence. We see this from the candlelight vigils in Taipei to art exhibitions in New York and even in performances in Philadelphia. Their courage is quiet. Today, I call on all people of goodwill to do the following. Demand that the Chinese Communist Party end its persecution, the Falun Dafa, Christians, and all prisoners of conscience. That we support international investigations into forced organ harvesting. And we urge our government to put human rights above profit. It's time we put human rights above profit. People's lives are at stake. And above all, we need to keep speaking the truth. Awareness is power. Silence is surrender. Let us not be remembered as a generation that knew and did nothing. Let us stand for what is right. Let us speak for those who can't speak. Let us show with our words and with our actions that conscience cannot be crushed. 谢谢大家. Thank you. Ding hao.